Bitcoin has broken above $62,000. Cardano is next.
Man, this ain't financial advice.
In this video, I'm going to give you my Cardano price prediction by January 1st, 2022, and I think it's going to surprise you all. So let's take a look right here. So take a look at this first. We have Bitcoin broke right through $62,000, sitting about $62,299, and it just crushed $62,000. Even today, if you take a look at where it was, it hit a high of 62.6. Wow. And that is all coming from the ETH futures that could be out any day now, and people don't understand how big of a deal that really is going to be. That's going to allow institutional investors to get into the game, okay? And I think that we are going to see this market pop off, like plop, 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 pop off, once again in historic times, because the market right now currently, not forever, but currently functions on what Bitcoin does, and it is about to test the all-time high once again, and not because of someone's tweets. It's going to test the all-time high because of the mass adoption and mainstream exposure and how it's been embraced by the people and also by world leaders. El Salvador, Putin. I mean, just rattle them off. It's like redundant at this point. Then you have Ethereum making moves up about 8.8% for the week. You got Binance Coin. They got a huge fund coming in at 13% for the week. And Cardano, kind of floundering here. But if you are an ADA holder and you're an ADA bull like myself, you know Cardano, it can sit a little flat. It can be like, you're going to do something. And then all of a sudden, bango! It goes psycho, okay? Now, it's funny. I was sitting here and I was thinking, wow, if ADA hit $10, would I sell? Maybe I would sell. I could get like my dream house. I could get a lot of the things that I've always wanted. And then I had an epiphany. And I thought, wait a second. I got here by not selling. I've been in Cardano since the very beginning. Cardano was one of the first coins I bought. I bought it on a whim. I didn't even know what it was. I was just like, ADA, cool. I'll put $500 into that. Okay, went psycho. And then I started to read about it. And over the years, I got rid of a lot of coins like Tron, like Stellar Lumens. And I, for some reason, was always drawn to Cardano and their vision. And then I got to see who Charles really was. And then I got more into it. And I think that good companies, good projects come from good leadership. And it trickles down into the project and into the community. And the Cardano community, I would say, is the most passionate community in crypto and probably one of the most well-informed and intelligent. If you actually take a look at our staking, now if you followed the channel for a while, you probably see this every single day. We have 72% of Cardano staked right now. That is incredible. This number was under 900,000. It was under 800,000. So the number of staked coins and the number of delegations continues to grow. By the way, folks, if you're looking for the most highly sophisticated, intelligent group to stake with, come stake with the none and only, the nerd pool, sitting around 27 million Cardano staked in the nerd node, trying to hit 30 million. Who's the fat daddy warcat who's going to push us across the line? Anyway, folks, come stake with nerd. But back to this. I had a little revelation here. Ooh, we got a little pump right here on camera, live on cam. And I pulled up this chart, okay? And I saw gold. This is a cool website, 8marketcap.com. Gold, 11.229 trillion. Apple, 2.39 trillion. And you come down, you see Bitcoin right here. There was a time when Bitcoin was $100 a pop. And now we're looking at $62,000 Bitcoins. Then you go to things like Tesla. And I said, okay, well, where's Cardano? If you pump back here, okay, you say Cardano literally is just beginning its journey, by the way. Cardano, just starting to build, is located at, it's absolutely phenomenal. Binance Coin, 221 with a $79 billion. Zoom, $79 billion Okay? Chubb. That's a hell of a name for a company. Let's get some Chubb. Cardano right here. Look at that. Capital One and Cardano. Cardano is bigger than Coinbase, for crying out loud. And we have just got a working product, okay? Bigger than Coinbase. BlackRock Institutional Trust Company, $73 billion, okay? When Cardano launches protocols that are going to connect the world, they're going to govern the world, they're going to change the world. I truly, truly believe that. You know, we're at it's comparable to this. Look, here's a look at the United States highway system. If you know anything about the United States highway system, you know that it didn't just come out of nowhere. It was built over time, okay? Look at this little fun fact right here. Very interesting. In 1903, Horatio Nelson Jackson became the first documented person to drive an automobile from San Francisco to New York using only a connection of dirt roads, cow paths, road beds. His journey, covered by the press, became a national sensation and called for a system of long-distance roads, okay? You can look at that like 2009, Bitcoin was created, okay? So that puts us at 1913 or 1912, 10 years later, 1915. And here we are, launching a smart contract platform that has only an upside, in my opinion, not financial advice. But with all due respect, this is very similar to the creation of the United States highway system. And if you look at what people are calling for, it makes me think back to, maybe I'll sell at $10, as the epiphany was no. Because realistically, selling even at $10, people are calling for $20. Now, let me give you my price prediction. Do I think Cardano is going to go to $20 by the end of the year? No, I don't really think that. Could it go to $7 to $10? Absolutely. It's very simple to justify, because if you look at this, 223, okay? This is at 450. Ethereum could easily double, putting it at a $1 trillion market cap. And if you look at this like how the American highway system started, and you say, hey, once upon a time, there was a guy who went across the United States in a car across cow pastures and dirt roads and probably through the woods and like some formal roads. And 100 years later, there was one of the largest, or less than 100 years later, there was one of the largest, most prominent highway systems on planet Earth. And when you see things like Nervos with their forced bridge that's going to allow cross-chain connection of Ethereum, Polkadot, and Cardano, and more, also Bitcoin, Tron, EOS, and Polkadot, you say, hey, that's what they're doing. They're building roads to connect this stuff, to make it all interoperable so that it's going to give us all multi-chain solutions that we didn't have in 2009 when Bitcoin was first discovered, when man discovered fire. And it's really crazy. Read this little part right here. Earlier this year, Nervos announced it would connect to Cardano, the largest project in an existing research collaboration between Nervos and IOHK. So the bridges are being built. You know, one of the guys opened my eyes to this, wrapping Bitcoin to receive staking rewards. That could be coming to Cardano. It may be coming to a load of other blockchains as well. And that's just the beginning. So if you come back here and you say, hey, you know, Cardano right now, can it be bigger than DoorDash? I mean, is that even a question? Will Cardano ever? Oh, it already is bigger than DoorDash. Oh, go figure. Can Cardano be bigger than Mitsubishi? It's already as big as Capital One. Can we see Cardano go 10x from here? That would be a $700 billion market cap. Well, I could see Ethereum at a $2 trillion market cap. Bitcoin's at a $1.1 trillion market cap. And there was a time when they said Bitcoin would never reach $100. Do the math. Now, people are setting $20 price targets for this because of the amount of Cardano that's staked, stake with Nerd, and the growth in the wallets and the growth in the ecosystem. So tell me in the comments below, where do you see Cardano going in the next year? And where do you see Cardano going in the next 10 years, 5 years? Tell me down below. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. If I don't see you, I'll see you on the internet. I'm out.
Stake with Nord.